Hello and welcome to Nikolai's Genetics Lessons, and today I have prepared two very easy multiple choice questions for you, and as usual I recommend you to stop video here, read the questions, choose your correct answers, and when you would be ready you can run video again and you can compare your answers with my answers and explanations. And here is the first question. If there is a family history of genetic disorders, knowing the gender of unborn child can be important because, and here is the four answers to choose from. Answer A. Male children are more likely to have autosomal defects show up in their phenotypes. Answer B. Female children are more likely to have autosomal defects show up in their phenotypes. Answer C. Male children are more likely to have X-linked traits show up in their phenotype. And answer D, A, and C. And we can cross out answer A and answer B, because this is exactly where genomes of males and females are the same. So we call autosomal chromosomes those chromosomes that is not sex chromosomes. So we have one pair of sex chromosomes, this is pair number 23, so 22 pairs of chromosomes or 44 chromosomes in our genome would be autosomal, and two chromosomes would be sex chromosomes, and female genotype would be XX, so female would have two X chromosomes and male would have X and Y chromosome. Actually, this looks like this, so two X chromosome may look like this, and male genotype would look like this. So one large X chromosome and one small Y chromosome. So as you see, imagine that, for example, female and male would have a genetic disorder due to point mutation on one of the gene, and as you see, if it is recessive genetic disorder, females would have one normal gene on the other X chromosome, and females would be able to produce in 50% of their cells proteins that would be defective, and in 50% cases one normal gene would produce normal proteins. So because in females one of the chromosomes would be inactivated and would form a bar body, so this is random process, and 50% of the cells have defective chromosome inactivated, so in 50% of the cells of the females would be normal protein produced, and in other 50% the other X chromosome would be deactivated and would form bar body, and defective protein would be produced. And on the overall, even if there would be 50% reduction in production of normal protein, this can be tolerated by organism, and organism wouldn't show phenotype of the genetic disorder or disease. But if we compare with male genotype, as you see, male has one X chromosome, and X chromosome would be always active in all the cells. None of them would be deactivated and wouldn't form bar body, because males has only one X chromosome. And as you see, X chromosome is much bigger than Y chromosome, about 10 times bigger. So on the X chromosome we can find about 2000 genes, and on the Y chromosome we can find around 200 genes. So when we have recessive genetic disorder in males, that is can be found on the X chromosome, such recessive genetic disorder, because it is not balanced with other normal gene, would behave as dominant genetic disorder. So males would show up this genetic disorder because only defective proteins would be produced by such a defective gene. So our choice would be answer C. Male children are more likely to have X-linked traits show up in their phenotype. And of course, answer D, A, and C wouldn't be the correct one. And next question or statement: most genetic disorders are due to, and here is the three answers to choose from. Answer A: gross chromosomal abnormalities such as irregular shapes or numbers of chromosomes. Answer B: the gender of individual. And answer C: neither of the above. And the correct answer would be C. So you just, if you choose the other answer, you just have to know that most genetic disorders are on the much lower level, most of them caused by just point mutations. When one base changes, and this leads to change of the protein, and sometimes deletion of one or addition of one base would lead to completely new protein, because reading frame would change. But you also have to understand that gross chromosomal abnormalities such as irregular shapes or numbers of chromosomes, answer A, is not a rare case. Actually, this is a very frequent cause of stillbirths and self-abortions, because large abnormalities on the chromosomal level lead to large problems with metabolic pathways. When large sections of chromosomes would be deleted, that means that tens or sometimes hundreds of genes would be deleted or duplicated. So this would lead to unbalances, and this also would lead to self-abortion or stillbirth. But in live birth, we much more frequently can see just point mutations. This wouldn't affect ability to sustain life as much as large deletions, duplications, and so on. But this would lead to certain changes in phenotype, certain genetic disorders and diseases. So we can cross out answer A, and answer B, gender of individual. This, as I show in previous example with sex chromosomes, X and Y chromosomes, to certain genetic disorders in male, more frequent than in females. For example, hemophilia, this is a recessive X-linked genetic disorder, or color blindness. So we can find such genetic disorders much more often in males than in females, but still this is just a small fraction of all genetic disorders. So we can say that this is answer C, because point mutations is much more frequent cause of the genetic disorders. And we know about 5,000 different genetic disorders by now, and around 100 of them caused by large mutations that we can see on the chromosomal level with light microscope. But most of the mutations we only can find if we do a sequence of the particular gene or the whole genome. And this is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please write your comments, questions if you have any. And see you in the next video. Goodbye.